Você já imaginou ter aulas de inglês com um professor nativo da língua inglesa pelo computador ou pelo aplicativo? E também, já imaginou que você finalmente vai estar deixando a vergonha de lado? Pois é, agora é a hora, minha gente. Vai lá no Cambly.com ou no aplicativo do Cambly, coloca o nosso código Inglês no Micropodcast e ganha uma aula de graça. Desse jeito, você vai poder falar, se comunicar e perder essa vergonha e parar de travar com um professor que você escolha. Lembrando que pode ser de qualquer nível, básico, intermediário, avançado. E você pode filtrar da forma que você quiser. Quero falar sobre plantas hoje. Alguém vai estar lá falando sobre plantas com você. Então, é maravilhoso. Não se esqueça, Inglês no Micropodcast, lá no aplicativo do Cambly ou no site. Muito importante, Cambly se escreve C-A-M de Maria, B de bola, L-Y. Tá bom? Now, on with the show. Hello, guys.
Hello. Welcome to another installation of Ask Me Anything. This is the part of Sound School where we answer your questions. And today we have a really good question, so I brought Alexia in for some backup. So, Alexia, do you want to read the question for today? Who's it from? What are they talking about?
Okay, this one is from Douglas.
Hey,
Hi,
Douglas.
Douglas. I thought this question was one of the best ones.
There's no such thing as a bad question.
No.
Let's hear it.
But this one will help a lot of people because I'm pretty sure that a lot of people who are listening to us right now think the same. So,
Okay.
he says, I'm a very introvert person. For me, even speaking Portuguese with people that I do not know well is a challenge. I usually get nervous and anxious about it. Speaking in English would be even harder. How can I improve my speaking skills being introvert? Is it possible? Yes, it is. But yeah, I can understand why it's so hard.
Yeah, that's a great question. So just two things to start, Douglas. First, yes, it's absolutely possible. And I can say that from experience because I am extremely introverted. I'm naturally very shy.
I am as well.
Yeah, I think I am more than you.
It depends on the situation.
For sure. But yes, it's possible. Secondly, I would say, just a quick correction, you want to say I'm an extremely introverted person. So you could say I'm an introvert, but if you were going to include the word person, then you are making introvert into an adjective and you would say introverted.
Okay. I
Yeah.
didn't know that as well. Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. That's my job. So do you want me to start?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, so essentially what he's asking is he gets very shy and nervous talking to other people, even in Portuguese. So how is he going to accomplish this in English?
Mm-hmm.
Is that what you understood as well?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think the first place I would start is, even Douglas mentioned this, that he's shy about people he doesn't know. So, for example, I'm very introverted in big groups or with people I don't know well. But if I'm in a small group with friends, I'm not that introverted. You know, I can talk, I can have conversations. So the situation is very, very important to me.
So what you're saying here is that if Douglas starts with small group of people,
Yeah.
he would start to getting used to it, and with the English situation as well, and he would feel more confident.
Yeah. So the way I would approach this is you want to create a place for you to practice and train your English that truly is a safe space, an environment in which he feels very, very comfortable. So imagine if you are working with a language teacher or a language tutor. First, you can always imagine this is on the internet and this person does not actually know me. And if it's not going well and I get really anxious, you can always just exit, click X. I've done that before. There's no problem at all.
I've never done it.
Yeah.
That's
if
interesting.
I have a language class and it's not going well, I have no shame in just...
But you as a student.
As a student,
Okay.
not as a teacher. No, I've never done that as a teacher, no. Secondly, it's good to remember that if you're working with a language teacher, you are paying that person and it's their job to help you feel comfortable and to help you improve your confidence.
Yeah, that's true.
So that should give you a little bit of peace of mind, but it's really important you want to transfer the situations where you are comfortable in Portuguese and do that in English. So if he's not comfortable with big groups, with a lot of strangers, then he should not start there with English. Maybe he would never get there in English.
Or maybe if, for example, Douglas, I don't know you, and I'm gonna guess here, but let's imagine that you like games, that you like video games, for example. And you can always find a group of people who are into that as well. So you can start talking to this group of people on the internet, maybe, and then you can explore this in person one day.
Right.
And I don't know, maybe this works because you know already that you all have something in common to talk about. So this is already a little bit more relaxing for you.
Yeah, I think that's great advice in general. In English, you don't want to talk about things that you would not want to talk about in Portuguese. So that definitely makes things a lot more relaxed and comfortable. Another piece of advice I would give Douglas is a book that really, really helped me, especially when I was studying in business school in an environment where I was literally the only introvert with a lot of like type A extroverts, like conquer the world type people, and I was not comfortable. And I read a book by Susan Cain called The Power of Introverts, or The Power of Quiet. No, it's called Quiet, The Power of Introverts, I believe. I don't know. Susan Cain, will put the link in the show notes, but it really helped me understand what an introvert and an extrovert is. What are the differences between introversion and extroversion? And long story short, it really has to do a lot more with your energy levels. What situations do you derive energy from? What situations give you confidence and make you feel comfortable and accepted and relaxed? And that really helped me to think about my strengths in a different way, how I approach different social situations differently.
And yeah, it has a lot to do with charisma as well.
Yeah, I disagree.
I don't.
Because, for example, I think you are quite introverted, but in a lot of social situations, you can be very charismatic.
Yes, but after this social situation, my charisma is really low, and this really, really gets my energy low as well.
Exactly.
So, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
It's linked.
It is linked, but I think just the capability of knowing what situations give you energy, what situations take away your energy and drain your energy, that's a really important skill to have, especially when you are speaking in a foreign language.
Yes, but at the same time, if you stay comfortable at home and not trying any of this, it's not worth it. So you're doing sound school, for example. You are here with us studying and trying and getting better at English. And I think that the most important part is to get up and do it. Just start doing.
Yeah. I'll add two last things. So we do talk about getting out of your comfort zone a lot. And I think that is good advice, but you should take it with caution. Because when we say get out of your comfort zone, that can have a negative effect if you go too far out of your comfort zone and you have a negative experience. So you can get out of your comfort zone with baby steps, just having first conversations, things like that. Secondly, and finally, I would add, it's really important to work on your scripts. So
we talk about it a lot on Sound School as well.
think about your story, think about the conversations that you will potentially have, and know those stories inside and out. Train them until you can just say them unconsciously and automatically. And then when you actually have those conversations in real life, you know you can always fall back on those stories that you have trained and practiced for a long time.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Do you think that was an okay answer?
Yes, of course it was.
I hope so, because that's a very, very important topic to me. It's something that I've struggled with all my life.
Yes, but the last thing, I promise.
Sure.
Negative situations will happen. Unfortunately, will happen. And maybe your English is not that good that day. Maybe you're not feeling quite well that day. And you have to socialize, for example. And you have to go somewhere and talk to people in English or in Portuguese.
Yeah.
But at the same time is when you can prove to yourself that you are there, you're trying, and even though it's not your perfect you and mindset, you can do it. So negative situations can teach you a lot as well.
Yes, they are inevitable. They will happen. They're going to happen. And I was even telling one of our students this today. The most important thing is really to trust in the process and not focus on results. Because if you want to have a fluent conversation today and it doesn't go that well, that can really bring down your motivation, your dedication. But if you trust that, okay, this is just part of the process, I'm going to say stupid things sometimes, I'm going to make mistakes, then you can really see it as an opportunity and not really a negative thing.
Yeah, that's right. Okay.
Cool. Yeah. Great question, Douglas. Keep up the good fight. Lose well. That's all part of the game. Really appreciate your question. Anything else, Alexia?
No, I'm fine. Just go and do it.
Awesome. Thanks a lot. We will talk to you guys soon.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Oi, pessoal! Muito obrigada por ter escutado mais um episódio do Inglês no Microrádio. A gente fica muito, muito feliz quando vocês estão aqui conosco. E você que quer continuar recebendo novidades e recebendo recursos grátis, vai lá no nosso site e você vai encontrar tudo isso. Além disso, você vai saber quando que Sound School vai abrir para se tornar nosso aluno do melhor curso de inglês online que existe nesse mundão. Então é isso. Muito obrigada de novo por fazer parte da família Inglês no Microrádio e te espero no próximo episódio.